Hello, my name is Benjamin Hart. I'm an American attorney and the Managing Director of Integrity Legal here in Bangkok, Thailand. As the title of this video suggests, we're discussing the K-3 visa. Specifically, we're discussing denial of a K-3 visa application and a subsequent filing of an I-601 waiver. So first of all, what is a K-3 visa? The K-3 visa was designed, it was basically statutorily designed under what was called the Life Act during the Clinton administration. It was created at a time, it was created as a supplemental visa application at a time when immigrant spousal visas were processing at a much slower rate than they are at the time of this video. Now that stated, I believe where once the K-3 was not particularly in vogue because the US government was not processing them because it was felt that the need for them was not there. Now that certain aspects of the immigrant spousal visa process are starting to slow down, I think the K-3 is going to make something of a comeback in coming months and years, probably. Now, the other reason we're making a video on the K-3 is the K-3 is often colloquially referred to as a U.S. marriage visa. And although it is a U.S. marriage visa, it's really not the standard U.S. marriage visa. U.S. marriage visas, immigrant spouse visas, usually process under either the CR1 or IR1 category, depending on the length of the marriage, of the underlying marriage of the principal folks concerned. So the K-3, again, it's a supplemental application. It was designed to create an expedited visa for spouses of American citizens at a time when processing was quite slow. Its purpose has somewhat declined, or I should say its need has kind of eroded over time. But I do believe we're going to see more K-3s processed as time moves on. That being stated, the denial of a K-3 could, well, a denial is what it is. One is not going to get their visa. But what one should take away from this video is that may not be the end of the road. And what I'm saying is a K-3 could be denied, and subsequently that denial could be remedied pursuant to the usage of a waiver of inadmissibility, which is called an I-601 waiver oftentimes. So the thing to take away from this video is, what is a reason for denial? Well, there are multiple reasons for denial which are stipulated in the Immigration Nationality Act of the United States. For example, overstay in the United States could be a ground of inadmissibility. Things like crimes involving moral turpitude, prostitution, certain violent crimes, certain types of drug offenses. These are the fraud and misrepresentation, for example. These are the types of things that can result in one being banned from going to the United States, either for a lifetime or for a specified period of time. And so many people, they get to this denial phase of the process if they get denied for a K-3 and they think that's it, that's the end. Well, it may not be the end. If one is denied under a certain type of inadmissibility, under a certain ground of inadmissibility, I should say, then depending on the factual circumstances of the given case, an I-601 waiver may be able to remedy that denial of a visa. And if the waiver application is approved, then a consular officer overseas would then go ahead and issue the visa. Now, the I-601 waiver is adjudicated by Department of Homeland Security, which is a different department from the Department of State, which makes determinations as to the inadmissibility of an immigrant concerned. So for example, here in Thailand, those consular officers at the U.S. Embassy here in Bangkok make determinations as to whether or not a visa application should be approved. And if they deny such an application, you've got to go ahead and then deal with the waiver process. That process has to be dealt with through Department of Homeland Security. I'm not going to get into the details as to the specific ways in which a case can be waived, as depending on the factual circumstances of the case and the legal posture and the various sections of the law which are cited in furtherance of an application for a waiver, that all is going to vary. And for that reason, we can't really get into the specifics on this video. The thing to take away from this video, though, is simply being denied for a K-3 might not be the end of the road. It may be possible to go ahead and get that denial waived and ultimately get one's loved one into the United States. We hope you found this video insightful. For those of you who are interested, we're trying to make videos to provide up-to-date information as soon as this information comes out. And for that reason, it may be a good idea to go ahead and click the bell button the bell icon below to go ahead and be updated as these videos come out, as you can go ahead and be apprised of the legal situation as it evolves.